Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm checking in. I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks, which is not normal for me, but I've been kind of busy after Carson's birthday. So I'm just sitting here really trying to figure out like what my next thing I want to do is. Sorry if you see me looking over here. It's really weird for me when I have this phone like turned to the side to remember to look at the camera this way. So yeah, I've been kind of busy and I don't really know what I need to do next. I've been having kind of like a brain block business wise and like content wise, so that's why I haven't put anything up in a couple of weeks. Plus my Etsy shop has been getting a few orders, so I've been working on those orders as well. So for this video, I'm not actually sure what I'm gonna do just yet, but I'm sure by now the title, whatever I decide to do, the title will tell you. And if not, it'll just be a hodgepodge of different things. I know I do need to unbox a couple things and I need to thread my cover stitch. I still haven't done that, and I've had that for like 6 months and I still haven't even touched it. Like I haven't threaded it or anything, so I need to do that, as well as I have a couple of sewing things I need to sewing things I need to film. And on top of that, I bought a bunch of designs from design bundles. Well, I didn't buy them. I signed up for a Plus membership, so I got like 50 designs from design bundles. And surprisingly, which I didn't know before, is that they have embroidery designs. So I got a bunch of embroidery designs I want to try out. I need to do that. Just so much. I have a bunch of things I need to do to my Etsy shop, as well as, I don't know, just a lot of stuff I need to get done. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna stop talking and I'll let y'all see whatever it is I end up doing in this video. And I just want to thank you all for watching. I think at this moment, I think I'm at 600 and maybe 35 subscribers. So inching along to 700. I want to say thank you for all the new subscribers and thank you to the old ones that keep watching. I do appreciate it. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna stop talking and just get on into this video. And as usual, please like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, share my channel if you're able. Yeah, and I'll let you keep watching. Okay guys, it's me again. So I think I have decided what I'm gonna do for this video. I think I'm gonna show you around my craft room a little bit. Not much has changed, but I do have a few new additions, and I'm going to show you how I organized, we're gonna do air quotes, how I organized a few things in here differently than it was before. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that, and I'm gonna flip the camera around and just start by showing you how I organize my fabric, because before my fabric was all over the place and I didn't really have room for more fabric. But now that I've organized it, I have more room. It's not perfect. I am still looking for bins that will fit in this cube the way that I want to hold the fabric. So y'all don't roast me too bad, but I'll flip the camera around and let you see what I'm talking about, and then I'm gonna show you the new additions that I got to my craft room. So let me flip the camera and then I will be right back and start to show you. Okay, you guys, so as you know, this is the side of my craft room where I have my two printers, my regular printer, which is right here, and my sublimation printer, which is right here. This is where I have that sitting on top of one of these Walmart Better Homes and Gardens cubbies. And as you can see, I just recycled a bunch of boxes, and that is what I have my fabric stored in right now. So excuse this is projects that I'm working on at the moment. But yeah, I just kind of like did my fabric like this for now until I can find bins that I want to use for this space. And I just have it by knits and You know, over here are ones that I don't really use much. And then I have other fabrics and things down there, my faux vinyl, some tulle, some canvas, that kind of stuff there. At the bottom, those are like thicker ones for like winter. And then here is my scrap. All of those down there in those bags are my scraps. And this is a big bag of vinyl scraps. And then down here is Carson's little sewing machine, my other iron, and just some craft stuff that she has in here. And right here I have all my papers that I use, all my different papers. And then right here I have my boxes and my extra little things of vinyl. So that's how I have that organized right now. And if you remember from the last craft room tour, I have this big tall bin shelf thing from IKEA. And I think it was only $49. So if you can get to IKEA and get this thing, it's really good. It has a lot of space. The only thing I wish is that I was able to put some shelves in the middle here. And I'm going to find a way to do that. I just don't know how to do it right now. But right now, you see I still have more room for other things. I have my mug boxes over there. Extra Cameo mats. And down there, it's just like miscellaneous things there and on the bottom. And then I have my craft cart here. On the top, I have like all my shipping stuff, my freebie items. And then I have my hoops and things in that one. And then on the bottom, I have more embroidery stuff at the bottom, like my stabilizers and all that stuff. So that is how I have that cart organized. And then you can see I have my ink up here on the wall. Yeah, and I do have this table here that my hubby brought me that I was thinking about putting my heat press on so that I can get it off of the table over there. So I think I might, there's a plug like right here behind this table. So I was thinking I might just move my heat press here to this stainless steel table. It's heavy duty, so it can hold it. And I think it could withstand the pressure of me like pressing down on it and everything. So I'm gonna test that out though, and before I do anything. But yeah, I'm thinking that's where I'll put my heat press. And right now, my heat press is here. Please excuse my dirty table, kids, you know. But right now, my heat press is right here. And it's kind of a pain always to have to turn it around. And, you know, I like it in its own place. So I think I'm gonna move that over there. And then here I still have my shelf here on the wall, and I still have my picture rail here holding some things. I don't know if I showed you the last time my thread wall. It's nothing spectacular, you know, it's just you know, my embroidery thread at the top, my sewing thread at the bottom. I do need to get another one because I want to buy more colors of embroidery thread and stuff. So another the first new thing that I got in my craft room is this mail scale. And I got the one that has the separate reader, and you just turn it on like that, and you sit the package on top of that. And this one, as you can see, goes up to 110 pounds. I had ordered another one and it wouldn't work. Like off the bat, it was broken when it came. So I got this one for maybe like, I don't know, $10 more or $5 more, and it works just fine. So I have that one. And here my desk is a mess. I don't even know why I'm showing you guys this, but you know, I still need to clean, but I'm trying to get more organized. I put my daughter's cork board here that she made for me with her KiwiCo box. I put that here so I can, you know, put myself some nice notes here and reminders when I'm down here in this craft space. I still have my Cameo 4 over here in the corner. Here is my PE 702, which I need to bust out and start back testing out some things, because I think I need to start using the things that I have in my craft space more often. I've been trying to figure out ways to bring in more business, so I definitely need to do that. Still have my Project Runway Cannot wait to upgrade this thing, but you know, we'll get there. And then here is my Coverstitch. Like I said, here's the stuff to the Coverstitch, and my thread is up there for it. So I really need to get to threading that Coverstitch. That may or may not be in this video, but what is the newest addition to my craft room is this right here. It is the Brother 1634DX Serger, and this, you guys, was a gift from a dear friend. And you know, the crazy thing is she's a new friend, so it's just it really like made me think twice about like what friendship is and what people see in you and what God has for you. You know, when she just bought me this, she bought me a brand new Serger, and she didn't even know me for 2 months. You know what I mean? So I mean, people with I don't even know how to put it, people with giving on their hearts, you know, when God puts it in them, this is what she said to me, when God put it in her to help, she's in a position to help, so she will, you know, so she helped. And I appreciate it more than you know. This is from Laura. Laura is from Enchanted Threads, and I want to thank you so much, Laura, again. I haven't had the time to unbox it yet. Still, I've been doing so many other things and trying to catch up after a birthday, and I have another birthday next week. My son's birthday is next week, so hopefully that'll be a little less hectic than with Carson. But yeah, you guys, this is the newest addition to my craft room, and I finally can get back to making things. I miss my Serger so much. If you didn't notice, my other Serger is packed up there. I just could not get it to work, and upon me, like, sorry about the moving so much, guys. Upon me looking for someone to fix it, they just wanted to charge me more, pretty much almost more than it was worth. So I just had given up luck until I can save for another one, but then Laura blessed me with this one. So thank you again, Laura. And like I said, if it's not in this video, it'll be in the next, an unboxing. But like I said, by now you'll know by the title if this is going to be an unboxing or not. So yeah, you guys, anyway, let me stop rambling on and let me get on with this video. Okay, you guys, so I guess this is going to be an unboxing and a threading if I can figure it out. I don't have any help here, and I didn't watch any videos on how to thread this, but we're gonna figure it out together. So opening the box, and as you can see, it is brand new. I think Laura got this from Joann. I'm not sure of the price, but I'm guessing it was like the best price that she could find. So here I have my instruction manual. I have my power cord and my presser foot, or foot pedal. I have my little collection cup thing. And it's packaged in here very nicely, of course. Okay. So I have to remove it from the foam. Here's all the little accessories that comes with it right here. And here it really doesn't want to come out of the foam. There we go. Here is the new baby. Oh, and I just want to clarify that the box that my old Serger is in up there is the box for my Coverstitch. So the old Serger that I had was the 1034D. And this one, as you can see, is a 1634DX. So I do know that the threading for these is completely different than the threading for the 1034D. So I'm gonna just, maybe I can pull you in a little closer so that you can see me remove all the, okay. So I brought you in a little closer so that you can see what this machine looks like. It's really nice. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through and remove all of the little blue tape. Just gonna look around and see if any is anywhere back here, and I don't see any. I'm gonna open it up, and you know, as you know, with any serger that well, as I learned with the last serger, that was my first serger, is that it comes pre-threaded with these colorful threads right here to kind of show you how to thread it. And this is completely different than the 1034D. So yeah, I don't know how to thread this one, but I'll figure it out. I got everything plugged in and I got everything done, so let me go ahead and turn it on. Okay, it comes on, so that's good. I think I'm going to test it out using the little piece of fabric that they have here. It's crazy how nervous I am because of the other one breaking. Like I'm so nervous to use it, but let's see how this one runs. And I don't think I left anything anywhere on anything, so this should be fun. And I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a test run and see how it goes. And so I can see that it was chaining, but something is off. So I'm gonna have to rethread it anyway because it looks like something with the threading was not right. So you can see here it went and then something came undone. So looks like I'm gonna have to rethread this anyway. Lucky me. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pull out my pull out everything and go ahead and rethread. Okay, so first of all, let's raise this up, and I'm not gonna rethread it with these. I'm gonna rethread it with the white. So I will be right back. Let me set this camera up a little bit better. So first things first, you can see that I have removed all the thread from the back of the machine. There's nothing there right now, and I am going to go ahead and get my other thread ready. I'm just going to use the thread that came off of my other machine. Nothing was wrong with it. The machine went haywire. This didn't. So first I'm just going to sit the thread on there on the 4 spools. And then I'll go to the manual to see how to start this. One thing I do know about this machine is that I think the thread order is this one, this one, this one, this one. So I think it just goes this way from right to left, which is a lot easier than the 1034D because you have to go like, I think this one, this one, this one, this one, or something. It was, you had to go in a different order, and sometimes it was a little hard for me to remember. But yeah, I'm just checking the manual and double checking on how to start threading it. So, chapter 3 threading. I'm just gonna look here. It'll only be a few seconds for you, but you know, it's going to be a few minutes for me while I read through it. So I will be right back once I get ready to thread it. Okay, so the first step in threading this machine, as you can see right now with the light over here, I still have it on. I'm gonna turn it off just for safety. And this wheel here, first of all, it says to raise your presser foot. So I'm gonna raise my presser foot. And then this wheel here has like a little groove, a little notch. It's down here on the bottom right now. And it tells me to turn it around until it's here at the top. And I think that's raising the needle to its highest position, if I'm not mistaken. So you just wanna line your little line here up with this line here on your machine. And that's how you get the machine ready to thread, as well as you raise your telescoping thread stand as high as it'll go above the thread. So the next thing you have to do is you have to work up here at the top. So let me adjust the camera so you can see what I'm doing up here at the top. I think you can see that now. Okay, so it's telling me that this side is the lower looper, the blue. So that is what we're gonna thread first. So yes, it goes this. So blue, green, pink, yellow on the 1634DX. So that's what we're gonna do. It's showing me that the first thing I need to do is take my thread, if I can find the end of it. I want to take my thread and I want to come up and put it through this hole here. And then it's showing me that I want to come from behind over and through this little hole, and then through this hole here. I hope you guys can see that. And then bring it down. Now, another difference I see on this one is there's no like little tension buttons that I need to pull or anything while I'm pulling it through. So that's nice. And I do think that the process is the same up here for all of these. So you want to do all of these the same, and you could do all of these at once and it won't make a difference because there's nothing up here that you're doing. You can go ahead and do the first step 1 and 2 and step 3 on all of them, and then move on to doing individual ones if that makes it easier for you. Because like I said, there's no nothing like holding it. There we go. I think that's a better view. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, and this one, step 1, 2, and 3, just to show you again. So you find your thread end and you want to go up from behind, go through step 1. You want to go behind your little thing here and go down, and then you're going to bring it through the hole here, which is step 3, and then you just leave it there. And you're going to do the same thing with these others. You go through step 1, behind is step 2, through the hole is step 3. This will probably be easier with tweezers. I'll get them out in a second. And then here is the last one, through the hole, through the little holder, and then through this hole here. And that is, you've threaded the top portions. And I did all of those together because there's nothing here like holding, there's nothing that's going to mess up any part of the threading by me doing all of those at once. So now I'm going to switch the camera back down here to the bottom so that we can see what's going on with the rest of the threading. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out my tweezers. I didn't even check to see if this came with tweezers, but I'm guessing it does because all of them usually come with tweezers. So let's see if this one does too. Yep, it does. So I got my tweezers here just in case there's any little part that I can't get through. And so we're gonna start off with the blue. And usually, as you can see here, there's a diagram. It tells you to bring it down through here. That's step 4. Remember, step 3 was up there through this little hole. Step 4 is down here. So I'm gonna grab it. And I think for me, it'll just be easier for me to grab it with my hand right now. But give it a little slack. It looks like, let me bring you down just a little bit more. And in. Just want you all to be able to see. Hope you can see. Okay, so I have my blue, or what will be my blue, my under looper, my lower looper. You're gonna bring it down. Step 5 is behind this hook here. You wanna make sure to go behind this hook. Step 6 is underneath both of these little hooks here. So there's one hook, there's 2 little hook things. You go behind both of them, and that is step 6 and step 7. Step 8 is right here, this hook here. I think I need to go behind it, but I'm gonna go over here to make sure. So step 8 is there. And then over here for step 9, it tells you that you need to pull this little lever here. There's a lever right down here. If you can see it, I need to pull it this way. And it brought out the little needle thing. I don't know what it's called, y'all. But it pushed it out. And it's telling me that I need to put this behind the triangle. So there's a little triangle piece here. I need to put the thread behind, and I'm going to try to use my tweezers to do that. And I think I got it. Okay, I got it behind the triangle. And then it needs to go, step 11, it needs to go through the edge of the little hole right here. So I got it through. Let me use my tweezers to grab it out the other side. And then it needs to go under and behind this way. That's what it's showing me. Okay. And that is it for that. And I think, I'm not sure how to push the thing back. Okay, it says slowly turn the hand wheel and it'll go back into, okay, so it went back into position. Okay, so next I have to thread the upper looper, which is this green here. And it's the same thing. You just follow the directions here. So this was step 4. Step 5 is behind this hook here. This hook here that's marked 5. It's behind this front loop right here. Not behind both, only behind the front one. That's step 6. Step 7 is up here to this hook. And step 8 is passing it through this here, this hole here. And I believe I need to pass it through, just through to the back. So I want to say, I think I got that one the way that it should be. I'm gonna make sure my needle is lined back up. I mean my needle is back at its highest point because I forgot to do that. So I'm just gonna make sure that it's lined up with that line again and that is pulled through. So I got that. Now for the pink, and the pink, let me go back up here a little bit. The pink and the yellow are just the needles. So you'll see the diagram here showing you what to do here. So the pink is just to come down here and go around And here there's a little divot here, so you can either go to the to the left of it or to the right of it. The pink is supposed to go to the right of it, so just be mindful of that. And then you go down here and always put it behind the little silver bar here. And then with this one, you're gonna thread the right needle, I believe. You're gonna thread the right needle, and I think you thread it from the front. Just double checking. I think you thread it through the front. That's how I always threaded my other one. It's easier for me to do this with my fingers, believe it or not. So I'm gonna do it with my fingers, and I'm just threading the right needle, and that is threaded through. I'm gonna grab it with the tweezers and pull it back. And then I'm gonna do the same with the left needle, which is the yellow. You're gonna go up, around, up, over, and you're gonna be mindful to go to the left of this little divot here. Come down behind the silver bar and thread the left needle. There we go. Let me grab it with the tweezers. Okay, got it. And again, I just usually feed it through to the back. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to go, but that's how I usually do it. And that might have been where I was going wrong with the other ones. Maybe it wasn't supposed to go that way, but that's how I do it. So I'm gonna close this up, and I'm going to turn the machine back on, and then we're gonna test it out and see if I threaded this correctly. Let me grab a piece of fabric and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I got a piece of like scrap fabric, and the first thing I'm gonna make sure I do is put down my presser foot, and let's just see what it does. I'm praying that I got it threaded correctly, but I'm sure I didn't on my first try, but we'll see. Okay, so let's see what it does. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, looks like I got it. Okay, so I have successfully threaded my 1634DX. And I have to say that was a lot easier, honestly, than the 1034D. That was a lot easier. Yes. Yay. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Laura. I'm back in business. So that was so much easier than my threading at 1034D. A lot less, I don't know, weird. It was just like the other one was just unnecessarily complicated. So this was so much better. It works just fine. Yes, so that's how it's looking. So I think now that I've got this all done, I'm gonna go ahead and move over and thread the cover stitch. Now that one I really haven't seen anything about how to thread it, so that's gonna be a learning experience. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move this out of the way and bring the cover stitch over, and I'll be right back so that we can thread that one. Okay, so here we are. I went ahead and replaced the position and changed the position and put the cover stitch here. And I'm just going to do the same process that I did with the new Serger. I'm just going to go ahead and add the power cord and the foot pedal down below. Again, this one is attached as well, so it'll be the same process. I'm just going to slide it behind my my table, slide the foot pedal behind my table, and then plug it in over here in my desktop surge protector thing, which that helps a lot. Like if you have a lot of machines and things, I'll link this one down below if I can remember to. I'll link it because I have so many machines that it's really helpful when you know, I need things to be at a certain distance. I need things to be close to me, but I also need to plug in a bunch of things. And that one also came with one part that was removable, so there are actually two parts to it, and I have one over there powering my computer, my Cameo, my computer and my printers, my label printer, all that stuff is over there powered by half of this thing. I'll show it to you later if I can remember, but I highly recommend it if you have a craft room and you have a lot of machines. I haven't even plugged this in since I took it out of the box like months ago, so I didn't know whether it worked honestly or not. So I have thread up here, for it, and I'm gonna open this thread up because this one, it looks like it's threaded to where I can tie it off. I'll show you in a second, but it's not, it didn't come with like spools of thread. So I'll show you that in just one second. Let me open up this thread. And I got this thread from Amazon, just like my other Serger thread. I plan on getting some, is it called variegated thread? I plan on getting some variegated thread because I would like for my, you know, finished pieces maybe to be colorful sometimes, or even just black. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna get some different color thread to do that. I'm gonna keep out these same tweezers that I was just using, and I'm gonna have to pull out this manual because I don't know anything about this machine. I don't know how to thread it. I don't know how to work it, any of it. So I'm gonna pull out my manual, and like I said, it'll only be a few seconds for you, but it'll be a few minutes for me, and I'm gonna take a minute and look over it and find out what I need to do first, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna start up here at the top. It looks like the first couple steps are the same as they are everywhere else. I mean, on the Serger. So basically, you bring this up and you go through the back of the hole like this for step 1, and then you go behind it, and that's step 2. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that to all of them. I think that's what it's telling me to do on here. But I'm a little confused because in the manual all I see is 3 needles or 3 steps, so maybe it's a different step for the last one. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. So again, you bring it through the back, through this hole, and then you take it behind this little hook thing and bring it through. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this one, but I'm not sure, maybe we don't need to do this one, or maybe we do this one last. This is my first time ever threading, and this will be my first time ever using a cover stitch at all. So I'm gonna bring you down so that you can see. Let me bring you over here first. As you can see, there are like these little grooves here. So I will have to bring this thread through this little tension disc thing, tension thing here, or I don't know what it's called, and then I'll have to bring it down while pressing that, bring it down here. And this is more like the 1034 D Serger. It had these things. So the 1634 DX Serger does not, but this Coverstitch does. So I'm gonna, when I'm bringing my thread down, I'm gonna bring it through these. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, so I just want to show you that part. But now I'm gonna bring the camera down so that you can see what else I am doing. Sorry about all the moving, but I'm trying to get some sort of a decent angle so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, we'll try for that. So it's telling me to make sure that when I'm doing that, that I'm pulling it through these little loopy thing, through this little thing here, and it does already have thread there. So I guess I could technically just tie it off, tie them off and do it that way. Do I want to do that? I don't know that I want to do that. Maybe I should though. There's a knot here. I'm gonna cut the knot. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this. So there's an arrow right here. You can't see, it's a little bit off camera. There's an arrow here. And I'm guessing that that's how I just like, okay, you pull it to the side. Okay, so you pull it to the side and then take it like that. So it looks like the only one that comes down below is number 5. Now you can also see that with number 5, which is the only one that comes down here, there's a little silver bar up here, a extra little silver thing here that this is gone through. So I just want to note that there's not one on the other ones, but there's one on this one. And I'm gonna just see if I can tie this off and get it to come through so that I don't have to fool with threading this, I don't even know what it's called, the underneath part right now. So I'm gonna do a knot, and then I'm gonna see if I can get it to, I'm gonna snip off the extra next to that knot, and I'm gonna see if that will work when I pull it through. See if I can tie them all off and get it to work. When I tried to tie off my Serger, it didn't work. So I ended up having to go back through and thread them out anyway, but I guess it's worth a try. So I'm gonna try just tying off these threads and then running it through and seeing if it'll work. So this is what it looks like on the back, but somewhere right here I think something didn't get pulled through, and that's what I thought was going to happen. It started off good though. Okay, so let's see what didn't get pulled through. It looks like that got pulled through, but up here the needles didn't. I think the needles broke at that knot. So let's see. Okay, so got that one behind. So I'm just gonna pull some slack, and I'm pulling those little tension things up here at the top to try to get some slack. And I feel my knots at the end, so they did come through. And I think the pink goes to the middle. the pink goes to the middle needle. Yeah, so it just goes to the corresponding needles. So the pink goes to the middle needle. And then this one goes to the very left needle. So I'm gonna try it again and see if I got them done correctly. I'm sorry, you can't even see. So I think I got everything on there correctly. If I'm not mistaken, I think the other knots popped through. It was just a couple of the needle knots that didn't pop through. So I'm just gonna use the same scrap fabric and I'm just gonna run a line of stitches right here and see how it looks. So and you all let me know, like, how are you supposed to stop it? You know how with the Serger you can just keep on going, it'll chain off. Like, am I just supposed to stop when I'm at the end of the fabric and cut it or something? But yeah, you guys, look, that is beautiful. Oh my God, look. And the 3 rows of stitches on the top. Yes, so again, in this video, I threaded my cover stitch, which you can see the nice threading, the nice chaining at the end right there. I mean my serger and my cover stitch now. And that is my cover stitch thread. Now this is my very first time ever using a cover stitch and I think I'm hooked. That is so beautiful. I love the way it looks. It looks so nice and neat. So now my garments can look much, much neater. And I can see how easy how much easier it will make hemming something. Like I can see how much easier that'll make hemming something, because I have a lot of trouble. Well, not a lot of trouble. I just don't like hemming things. So let's see. So yes, oh my God, that's beautiful. Yeah, so I love that. I can't wait to use this in some upcoming projects. Okay, you guys, I want to thank you again for watching. My cover stitch and my serger are in their new homes. Everything went well. I was able to thread them with no problem. I'm in love with the cover stitch. My serger is perfect. I'm so happy. Thank you again, Laura. I don't know how I will ever be able to thank you enough, but that helped me so much. This cover stitch is beautiful. Like the finish is beautiful and I cannot wait to try that out on a garment. But yeah, you guys, I want to thank you for watching. Like I said, I have more videos coming. I had just been in pretty much kind of a slump, so just look out for more videos coming up soon. And in the meantime, go back and watch my other videos if you haven't. I need to work on my watch time. My subscribers are going up fairly quickly, but my watch time is still around, I don't know, like 1700. So I need to get that going up. I need to do more on social media. I know I'm just not really a social media person, but I'm trying. So look out for some good things coming from me in the next month or so. I know I'll have a new video next week. It might even come out this week if I can get it filmed in the next couple of days. So yeah, look out for that. I want to thank you again for watching. If you have any questions about either of these machines, I will try to link them below. And yeah, I hope I helped somebody. We did it together. We threaded it together. I feel like I kind of cheated on the cover stitch, but it still worked. So hey, you know, what can you do? But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.